Dragons versus the Warriors.
Hello and welcome. Fantastic to have your company as we welcome you to tonight's clash between the St George Illawarra Dragons and the New Zealand Warriors. Andrew Voss here, and I'm joined in commentary by Phil Gould.
I can't wait for this. Plenty has been said in the media leading up to this match. Both teams will be wanting to play for field position and they'll be wanting to get off to a solid start. It's going to be a very enjoyable game.
Goes deep with a kick-off. Widdop latches onto that kick. Good pass there. I think the less said about that pass, the better.
When you throw a pass like that, you just want the ground to swallow you up.
Spreads it wide. Carter. He'll be the worse for wear after that tackle. Menery. Keeps it alive. Well, if you ever wanted to know how to silence a parochial crowd, you get a try just like that.
That was a very good try. Fans will be relieved to see the first points on the board.
Right on line, 2 points. New Zealand leads 6-0 here. Decides the deep kick is the way to go. Foreign there to field the kick. Here they come, the defenders closing. Looks for support here. Johnson. Tuivasa-Sheck. Thompson. Commanding plenty of respect from 2 tacklers. Second of 6 tackles there. Look at that pass. Madalino. I don't think he's been practicing that pass. They reach tackle 3. Cuts out a few of his teammates. Johnson. We reach tackle number 4. Gavo. Tuivasa-Sheck. Good play that, offloading the ball. Vadove sets his sights on the try line. Overboard. Dugan, surprised, he's careful with that bouncing ball. First tackle there.
First tackle.
Cut out ball. McDonald. Sims. Second tackle up. Delivers a long ball. Frizzell. He breaks through. Wow, what a run. Packer. Halfway through this set. Nightingale. That looked a little high.
Awful tackle.
He'll take the kick for touch. And it's gone out. He restarts with a tap. Vaughan. Frizzell. Well, I think it's a try. I think it's a try. I don't know if it's a try. There's the green light, and it's a try. Unable to get the extra 2. Shame that. The Warriors lead 6-4. Kicks long. McCrone there to field the kick. Packer. Vaughan keeps going.
First tackle.
Thompson. They will play it. That's the second tackle. There's meters to be made from dummy half. Frizzell. Big gap in the defence. McCrone breaks through the line. A quarter of the game gone. That's the third. He looks for support. Dugan. Thompson. Thompson. Unstoppable. Breaks through the defence. There's the fourth tackle. Frizzell. McCrone. Do they run or kick? It's the last tackle. Dugan breaks through. Arms are free. And there's the offload. Intercept. Mannering there to field the kick. Look at him powering over halfway. There it is. Second tie of the match for the Warriors.
Wow! Wow!
It's successful. Ready for the kick, centre of halfway. Will attempt to regather the short kick. Luke there to field the kick.
Hill. Let's tackle one.
Wow, he's through the line. Gavin Johnson stretches his legs. Here's trouble. Bang, bang. Two back-to-back tries for the Warriors. The St. George. Radar astray on that one.
Their little band of travelling supporters are enjoying this, and why wouldn't they?
Into place, centre of halfway. Goes long. Foreign there to field the kick. Good skill and offload. He charges through. Mannering. Hoffman. That's a poor pass. Sloppy play. Gavin Johnson stretches his legs. Here's trouble. Chuvasashek. Another try. And the Dragons are reeling from this onslaught.
Another try scored here. They need to get their act together.
Like missing.
The Warriors are playing some very solid football. They're opponents are shell-shocked, and understandably so.
The New Zealand Warriors lead 22-4 here. Pushes him away.
Tackle one.
Gavin Johnson, a textbook tackle.
Let's go.
And that is tackle number 2. Mannering. Madalino. Foreign.
He's held.
That's 3.
3.
cutting out his teammates. Carter gets a kick away. Back underway with a tap. Foreign! Chuvas's shake. Vanuve! He's trouble. Nearly half time. Oh, Gussie. What about that tackle? Unable to mobilise. That's good defending. Hoffman! Look out. He's through the line. There's the siren for half-time. I'm not sure who that one was for. And the pass has been picked off. Well, that's disappointing. They were well in position there to grab some points, but they ended up making a bit of a dog's breakfast of it. And there it is, the second try of the match for the St George Illawarra Dragons.
1 minute we were looking at a tackle from inside their quarter. The next we are celebrating.
Lands it from right in front. And that brings us to an end of the first half. So, first half completed. What are your thoughts, Gus?
Well, the home side is behind at half-time, and after what we've seen in that first half, it comes as no surprise. Their commitment on defence was poor, their execution with the football was lousy, their coach will have plenty to say in the sheds.
Yes, just a short break and back with a kick-off to the second half. Chase needed on the long kick-off. Fusatua latches onto that kick. That's the first of 6. Vanuve. Nice tackle. Tackle there. Flies out a torpedo pass. Madalino. Foreign keeps the ball along. Well, who was that for? The New Zealand Warriors are having a very good game. They've been looking so strong on the attack. No respect for ball security. Here's a run from dummy half. Vaughan. Frizzell bursts through the line. This could be trouble. He scores wide out when perhaps he could have made it a little closer.
2 outstanding tries. I've enjoyed both of them.
Want that one again. It's a beauty.
That will give this team's confidence a tremendous boost. Now they need a good set from the kick-off. Get to the kick and apply some pressure on the opposition.
New Zealand lead 22-16. Widdop latches onto that kick. Macron. He's caught the napping.
First tackle.
Frizzell. Widdop. Handed up with the tackle, and there is the second tackle.
2.
Frizzell.
Held.
Halfway through the count.
Tackle 3.
Look at this, running from dummy half. Referee says forward pass. Spreads it wide. Foreign! Smacked into the turf.
That's 1.
Carter crashes past the defence. Hoffman Mamalo. Referee has pulled them back for that forward pass. They had them in a spot of trouble, but a little too eager there, and they've squandered a prime opportunity to put points on the board. Cuts out a few of his teammates. Widder, Dugan. That's the first. McCrone. Thompson. Laffey. Strong tackle. And that's the second. McInnes looking to make ground out of dummy half. Dugan back up. Seized in the tackle. Running into some solid defence. Widder, man. Wrapped up by some solid defence. Sims with a punt. That has gone straight over the sideline.
Way too much Weet-Bix in that one.
And the pass has been picked off. First tackle up. Dugan. I'm out.
He's out, get up.
Second tackle up. Forward. DeBellin. McCrone. Runs into some solid defence. I'm out. Masoi powering his way through the defence. Widder, defenders closing in. The crowd here like that try. I'm pretty fond of it myself.
The Dragons have...
Conversion levels the match.
I like what I'm seeing here tonight. Both sides are asking the questions on attack and both are aiming up in defence. It's a gripping contest.
Decides the deep kick is the way to go. Widder latches onto that kick.
He's worked tirelessly for his teammates tonight. What a performance.
Dugan. Now he's in the clear. Here's danger. McCrone keeps going. Finally wrapped up right on the halfway line. Little dummy half run here. Vaughan. Dugan. Thompson.
Second tackle.
I'm out. McDonald shrugs off the tackle. That was easy. Say adios to another defender. Halfway through the count. Sends a spiral pass out. Vaughan. McCrone. Dugan. Shut down in a good tackle. They continue to roll forward. DeBellin looks for the one-pointer. That come out of the blue. He's kicked the field goal.
A very good one-pointer. Got everything behind it.
The Dragons lead by one here. They'll attempt to regather the short kick, and they've managed to get to the ball. Tackle one completed. Forward. Ahmed. Great defence.
That's two.
A very long pass now. Widder with a torpedo punt. Widder restarts the play with a tap. Arms are free, and there's the offload. McInnes passes it forward. I think he's been practicing that pass. Shows some urgency getting to the loose ball. Gave. Chuvasashek. Sloppy play. Poor pass. This could be trouble, my friends. Fusatua is in the clear. Chuvasashek. Luke kicks it along. Well, that's poor play. Forward pass. St George Illawarra get a free life and a prime scoring opportunity goes begging. Lefo. Dugan. On tackle one. It's full time. I enjoyed that, Gus. What about you?
St George Illawarra have won the game and their opponents will be disappointed they didn't take their chances. The coach will be happy with the way they used the football overall and the commitment they showed on defence was outstanding.
Well, Gus, it's time to say ta-ta, and we will be back next time with more Rugby League.